Okay, 3.5. Basic matrix operations. Okay. When you are looking at a matrix are labeled in dimensions like 2 by 2, 4 by 2, 3 by 2, 3 by 1, whatever. Okay. They're labeled with rows and columns. Okay. And you go rows first, then columns. So this matrix is a 2 by 3. Okay. It has 2 rows and 3 columns. So 2 rows, 3 columns. Okay, columns should be easy to remember because when you think of a building with columns, they go straight up and down. Yes? Okay, or pillars. Okay, so it's a 2 by 3. Over here, these are just examples of 2 by 2s, and these are just basic operations with letters, and then we're going to actually do it with numbers. I think it's easier when you do it with numbers than letters. Okay. So if I have a 2 by 2 matrix, I can add it only to a 2 by 2 matrix. In order to add or subtract matrices, they have to be the same size. If they give you a problem where the matrices are 2 different sizes, you say, not possible.
So basically when you try to add one that's 2 columns and 3 columns, you just answers
not possible. Yeah.
Is
So if I try,
are we supposed to say not possible?
you can just you just say not possible.
Okay.
Okay. So do not get confused by that. When I taught this to the regular Algebra 2 class, they missed that on the test, most of them. Okay, and it was like give me no. They like tried to do the math, and it's not possible to do the math because they do not match up.
So then they didn't.
Okay, they have to be the same size. Okay, to add or subtract. So when adding and subtracting, matrices have to be the same size. When you are adding a 2 by 2 to a 2 by 2, you take the first spot and you add it to the first spot of the other one to get your answer. You take the second spot, add it to the second spot of the other one to get your answer. Third, answer. Four, answer. Same with subtraction. This minus this gives you that spot. B minus F gives you that spot. C minus G gives you that. D minus H gives you that. Okay. So here you are given a few matrices. One's addition, one's subtraction. Okay. How would I go about solving this matrix right here?
3.
So wait, you just leave it as A plus E or whatever?
No,
or do you
that's
actually
just
combine
letters.
them?
Yeah, combine them. Okay.
You do 3 minus -1.
No, I would do 3 plus negative 1, which is
3 minus 1.
so 2. Then I would do 0 plus 4, negative 5 plus 2, and negative 1 plus 0. Negative 1.
Negative.
That's your answer. Okay? You're going to get a 2 by 2 as your answer. Okay? What about here? I do 7 minus negative 2.
Should be 9.
9, yes, because it's a double negative. Okay? So pay attention to that. That's the trickiest part. 4 minus 5.
-1.
0 minus 3. Negative 2 minus negative 10. No.
8. I mean positive 8.
Positive 8. Negative 2 minus negative 10. Double negative is 8.
Negative.
Positive 2. Negative 1 minus negative 3.
Positive 2.
Positive 2, good. And 6 minus 1. That's my answer. Okay, so that's adding and subtracting matrices. Okay, so the trickiest part is to pay attention to the double negatives. Yes? Okay. So not too bad, not too bad. Now let's talk about this right here. What do you think I would do to this matrix to solve it?
You multiply each and every one of them by -2.
Beautiful. What's negative 2 times 4?
Negative 8.
Negative 8. What is negative 2 times negative 1?
-2.
Good.
Just 2.
Negative 2 times 1.
Negative 2.
Negative 2 times 0.
0.
Negative 2 times 2.
Negative 4.
Negative 2 times 7.
Negative 14.
Beautiful answer.
Oh yes.
Okay. Now look, here they did multiple steps. Okay, so here's my advice to you. Always multiply this first, order of operations, then add the new matrix to this matrix. Okay, so let's change this one first. What does this one change to? -8. 4 times, oh, okay, you said 20, you're going here. What's 4 times -8? -32, and what's 4 times 0? And then I'm going to add it to this. Can I add these together?
Yes.
Yes, good. Okay, what is -8 plus -3? What is -32 plus 8?
Negative 26.
-20.
Negative 26.
Not 20.
No, negative 24.
24. -24. What is 20 plus 6?
26.
And what is 0 plus -5? And there's my answer.
Seems simple.
Okay?
Will we have to compare like other matrices, like,
No.
see, oh,
Now let's look at one other type of problem you could see. Let's look at this.
not too.
Okay, what if it says solve
See this one, he's just gonna say.
for x and y?
You guys all right.
And it has this.
What?
Where, calm down.
Oh, I'm on.
You don't even know what's going on.
Word
You
equation.
can't be confused because you don't even know what's happening.
You have to put X in there. X was 5 all.
Yeah, we're gonna solve for it. It's very simple, trust me. Okay, now, think this through with me before you, like, shut down. Think this through.
Oh, I've already shut down.
What spot, this spot right here, how do I get this spot?
About the top.
So you get it.
Okay. So I would get it by adding whatever this is to this, right? And I get that. So if I want to solve for x, I'm going to say 3 times 5x.
Plus 3.
Actually, this is in parentheses, right?
Yeah.
So you do what's in parentheses first.
Plus 3, let's see, equals -21.
Beautiful.
And you do that for each individual one.
And you would do that for whatever spot you're solving for.
So just the top.
Okay, so
Okay.
technically
I
you
know
don't
why.
need to get the rest of the equation, you only have to get
Okay.
the
Right.
Okay.
So
Alright.
what do I do here then?
Distribute.
Okay, so you get 15x plus 9 equals -21. Subtract 9, right?
That would be
15x equals -30. What is -30 divided by 15?
Negative 2.
Okay, I've solved for x. What else do I have to solve for?
1.
Okay, what does y go with? What do I need to set up equation-wise?
3.
Parentheses.
Uh-huh.
Negative 4. Minus. No, plus negative 5.
Okay, plus -y. Equals what?
Negative 24.
Beautiful. 3 times -4 is?
Negative 12.
And 3 times -y is -3y. And then I'm going to add 12. -3y equals -12.
Is y equals 4.
Y was 4.
And you have your 2 answers. Now, is that as overwhelming as it looks?
Wait, so those are the
No,
answers?
Those are your
you don't have
answers.
to. So you don't have to check it or anything. You
No.
just, okay.
You could, if you want to check it. I can plug -2 in here. What's 5 times -2?
10, negative
What? What's -10 plus 3?
negative 7.
And -7 times 3?
Negative
Is that your answer?
7.
Okay. So don't get overwhelmed. Literally look for where that's at and just line it up with everything. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not difficult. You can totally do all of this. That's what 3.5 is about. Basic matrix operations, adding and subtracting. Okay? What do they have to be in order to add and subtract them?
You have to have the same column.
They have to have the same columns and same rows. Okay? Same rows, same columns. Remember when you read it, it's rows by columns. So if I'm naming this one right here, it's 1, 2, 3 by 2. Okay, so I have a 3x2 here because it's rows by columns. So the most difficult part is this, but this isn't even that difficult if you just take it and piece it together.
So what did people miss? Like, did they miss that part, or did they just?
No, they just miss knowing that you can't add and subtract things that aren't the same.
Oh, okay.
Like the basic, simple stuff. You can totally do this.
So basically, without that part, then they just failed the entire thing.